Perhaps each of us has gone through difficult phases in life, when daily work seems to carry a heavy burden of fatigue and unrelenting pressure. Or perhaps you face storms in personal relationships that wear out your soul. Sometimes you are exactly where you need to be. Even if your health does not meet your expectations, you feel helpless and afraid. These challenges, big or small, are an inseparable part of life's journey. Every afternoon after night falls, you feel alone and lost amidst a sea of information and endless demands in your mind. A series of unanswered questions resonate. Why is everything so difficult? How do I move forward? In these moments, there seems to be no way out. Stoic philosophy becomes a guiding light in the darkness of doubt and despair. Stoicism is not only a philosophy of acceptance, but also of the search for meaning and inner strength in every situation, no matter how challenging it may be. In today's video, we will explore 10 lessons from Marcus Aurelius that have the power to turn your difficult days into solid stepping stones. As always, for those looking for the endurance to get through the most difficult days, here's a little challenge. Watch this video until the end. Are you ready for this? For when you stand before this invisible wall, remember that every challenge, every difficulty is an opportunity for you to refine and prove your courage. Lesson number 1. Practice gratitude. It is true that we often get caught up in the whirlwind of worry, forgetting the small but significant joys. Marcus Aurelius, one of the enlightened philosophers of Stoicism, once taught us "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, practice gratitude." Lesson number 1. Get advice from credible people. Every day is not only an act of the soul, but also the key to opening the door to joy and peace. Let's look at a simple example. Start each day by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be a meaningful conversation with a friend, a delicious meal, or simply the peaceful feeling of a good night's sleep. This process not only helps you realize the value of the little things in life, but it also creates a positive habit. It will help you see the world around you more optimistically and beautifully. In addition to journaling, you can also express gratitude through actions. For example, you can send a thank you letter or message to someone who helped you, or show gratitude through practical actions, such as helping others without expecting anything in return. These small gestures not only make the recipient feel appreciated, but also help them realize that they are truly spiritually rich. Through the daily practice of gratitude, we not only learn to appreciate life, but we also develop a soul full of love and compassion for others. This is one of the most important lessons that Stoicism encourages us to pursue. Please comment on the practice of gratitude if you agree with Lesson 1. Lesson number 2 cultivates inner strength in the difficulties of every person's life and challenges, as they are indispensable spices in every journey. But have you ever wondered what helps us get through these difficult times? The answer lies in inner strength. It is a hidden resource within every person that makes us resilient and steadfast in the face of life's storms. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius recognized the search for inner strength in his book, Meditations, noting that you have power over your mind, not over external events. Recognize this, and you will find strength. This is a powerful statement that true strength lies not in the ability to change the outside world, but in the ability to change the way we perceive and interact with that world. We must recognize and accept that in some situations, true strength lies in maintaining mental stability and reacting wisely. Mountaineers are a great example of this lesson. On their arduous journeys, they have to face adverse weather conditions, challenging terrain, and many difficulties. However, what is important is not the challenges they face, but how they persevere and never give up on their goals. Every step, no matter how small, shows inner strength. When it comes to endurance, what counts is continuous effort and self-confidence, regardless of the circumstances. Additionally, Stop dealing with petty fears and challenges in your daily life to nurture your inner strength. It may be learning a new skill, challenging yourself in a difficult situation, or facing and accepting negative emotions every time you overcome a challenge. You develop a little more strength for yourself. Remember that inner strength does not always manifest itself through great deeds or fundamental decisions. Sometimes it is due to patient endurance, emotional calm in the midst of a psychological storm, and the ability to maintain a strong attitude in the face of temptation and challenges by fostering inner strength. Every day you become stronger and more resilient, ready to face the ups and downs of life. Lesson number 3. Learn from adversity among us. There is no one who has never experienced failure. Even someone as great as Thomas Edison endured thousands of failures before inventing the light bulb. Every failure is not a sign of the end, but rather a turning point for learning and improvement. Edison once said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that don't work." This perspective is the spirit of learning from adversity. Don't see every failure as a barrier, but as a valuable lesson. Lesson number 2, negative thoughts need to be reframed. Every challenge and difficulty we face is not a sign of failure, but rather an opportunity to learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius also emphasized that every obstacle in our path can become raw material for building a stronger self. Facing adversity not only helps us understand ourselves better, it also opens the door to creating unity and resilience. So when you are faced with a difficult situation at work or in personal relationships, stop and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of letting negative emotions dominate, look for lessons and ways to become stronger in lesson number 3. Remember that in every challenge there is always a valuable lesson waiting for us to discover. Like the video if you have learned from past adversities. Lesson number 4. Accept the present moment. Life never waits for anyone. With each passing year, it goes by quickly. Sometimes we cannot live a full and meaningful life. We cannot continue to think about the past or wait for a distant future without making an effort. That's why I advise you to live your own life from now on. Live every moment and live a full life. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized that we are often led to worry about the future or regret the past, which prevents us from fully enjoying the present moment. In order to enjoy every moment to the fullest, we must learn to reduce distractions and focus on what is happening at the moment. Let's look at a simple example. You're walking in the park and thinking about your to-do list. Instead of letting your mind wander with worry, pay attention to the details around you. It's the song of the birds, the colors of the leaves, the gentle breeze on your face when you concentrate on the present experience. They not only reduce stress, but also improve self-awareness and understanding of yourself and the world around you. Therefore, spend at least 5 minutes in meditation every day. During this time, concentrate and feel every breath. When your mind gently wanders, return to your breath. Through this exercise, you will learn to control your attention, and you will find it easier to enjoy each present moment. Lesson number 5. Understand what is within your control in this matter. I have good and bad news for you. The bad news is that you cannot select or protect Jeanne from unexpected events, such as accidents or illness. You cannot control natural disasters or the sudden death of loved ones. You also can't control what others think or say about you. Yes, this world is full of unpredictable and uncontrollable factors. Lesson number 3. Think about your own actions. But here is the good news I want to give you. You can control your thoughts. And this power, the power of the Spirit, is more important than anything else. Your thoughts shape how you perceive and treat the world, is a solid foundation in an uncertain and ever-changing world. Marcus Aurelius thought deeply about what is under our control and power, what is limited to our own thoughts. This highlights that while life may be full of uncertainty and challenges, Our true power lies in controlling our thoughts and reactions. Imagine working in a stressful environment with a heavy workload. You have done everything you could, but there are external factors that you cannot control, like your boss's decisions, the attitudes of your colleagues, or even market fluctuations. The most important thing in this situation is to focus on what you can control. It could be how you organize your work, how you respond to different opinions, or how you take care of your physical and mental health in a stressful environment. By controlling your thoughts and actions, you not only reduce stress but also become more effective at your work by accepting and focusing on what we can change. We learn to live a more harmonious and peaceful life. This is an important part of practicing Stoic philosophy and helps us face challenges with strength and calm before moving on to Lesson 6. Let's hear the story of Anna, a young and talented artist. Every day she spends time in her studio creating colorful paintings. When Anna starts each painting, she sets aside thoughts about work or personal relationships. In those moments, it's just her, the color palette and creative ideas flowing naturally. She doesn't worry about how the painting will be received or whether she can sell it. She simply immerses herself in the joy of creating something new, line by line, color by color. For Anna, every painting is not only a work of art, but also proof that she experiences every moment fully, in complete silence and concentration. You may be wondering how Anna can so gently accept the life around her. Let us turn our attention to the 6th lesson, where we will examine how we have forgotten how to live a meaningful life. Lesson number 6. Live fully. Marcus Aurelius believed that the key to a meaningful life and a happy life means living with purpose and being fully aware of the value of the present moment as applied to daily life. A full life can be demonstrated through simple actions such as spending quality time with family, taking care of yourself, or giving yourself a quiet moment every morning to reflect and plan the next day. The most important thing is to realize the value of every moment and not to let life go by in vain, just as someone who enjoys cooking can enjoy preparing dinner for his family. The process of selecting ingredients, arranging, and cooking is not only a daily task, but also an opportunity to show love and care. Every portion, every flavor, and every combination not only creates a delicious meal, but also means fully enjoying every moment or at work. Living fully means putting passion and dedication into every project. This not only makes the work more interesting and valuable, but also leads to good results that exceed expectations. Finally, living according to the Stoic philosophy also means not letting a day go by without learning, developing yourself, or making a contribution to the community. This could be learning a new skill, reading a book, or helping others. Each of these actions, no matter how small, is an important step on the path to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Lesson number 7, Seeking Wisdom. Your journey with us to this point in seeking exploration and delving into these deep lessons has demonstrated your tireless commitment to attaining wisdom. Your perseverance and commitment are truly admirable. This is a clear testimony that you are walking on the right path, full of promise. In Stoic philosophy, the search for wisdom is not only an endeavor, but also a spiritual and personal journey. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Look within. The source of goodness lies within, and it will always bubble forth. If you want, dig once." This means not only gaining wisdom from books, but also from life, from challenges, and from the people around us. A classic example of the search for wisdom is the story of a carpenter. He used to have a short temper and often complained about the poor quality of the wood. However, over time, he learned to accept and use all types of wood. He made defects unique selling points in his works. This not only helped him improve his craft skills, but also encouraged patience and creativity. Additionally, learning from personal experiences is an essential part of the journey to wisdom. We should be open to the lessons of everyday life, even when they appear in unexpected places. Furthermore, it is crucial to listen to and learn from others. Each of us has unique stories and experiences, and sharing and learning from each other can broaden our horizons and deepen our understanding. The search for wisdom in Stoic philosophy is not just about learning from books. It is a continuous process of learning about life, challenges, and everyone around us. It is a continuous journey, a journey of discovery and self-discovery. Lesson number 8. Practice patience. Have you ever thought about the rising sun? When dawn begins, the light spreads little by little without haste. Wake up and see the world gracefully in the light of dawn. We can clearly see that every event has its own rhythm. The light is not fast enough to illuminate everything. Instead, it spreads out gently, creating a magnificent natural carpet. Life is like that too. It develops in a natural rhythm. Every moment, every event takes time to develop and reach its climax. Just as the dawn slowly spreads, we also have to learn to live slowly. Marcus Aurelius once emphasized that patience is part of justice. Patience doesn't just mean waiting. It is the ability to maintain a stable and positive mindset while waiting. Imagine raising a puppy every day. You spend time training him, from teaching to sit down and shake hands to breaking in. At first, the puppy may not understand or obey your commands. Sometimes he even makes a mess in the house. You may be frustrated and want the puppy to learn faster. However, consider training a puppy as a lesson in patience. The puppy needs time to understand and correctly follow what you teach him. Little by little, with patience and consistent training, the puppy will begin to obey your instructions. When you see it, execute a command perfectly, you will be proud. You will find that all the effort and time you invested in was really worth it. Have you ever encountered a situation that required your patience to solve the problem? Share your story in the comments. We would love to hear your story and how you have successfully implemented this lesson in life. Another important aspect of cultivating patience is improving our relationships with others. Showing patience with others, especially in tense situations, not only shows respect but also helps create an effective and comfortable communication environment. Remember that patience is not always easy, but it is a skill that can be improved over time with practice. So practicing patience not only calms us down in difficult situations, but also helps us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the people around us. As you begin to recognize the presence of patience in life, you will realize its true value in your path of personal development. Lesson number 9. Mastering the break. When life pushes us into stressful situations, how can we find calm in the midst of emotional storms? How do we keep our minds from being swept up in immediate reactions? Have you ever wished you had taken a moment to think before you spoke or acted? Lesson number 6. Cultivate self-acceptance. In lesson number 9, mastering the art of pause is a central principle of Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy. This is the key to unlocking control and clarity when we take the time to pause before reacting. We create spaces for deep reflection and decisive answers. Imagine a situation in which you feel anger or disappointment toward a colleague instead of immediately acting on your feelings. You decide to pause, take a deep breath, and give yourself time to objectively assess the situation. During this short time, you may discover that there are factors that you do not fully understand or different approaches to solving the problem. This technique not only helps you avoid hasty decisions and reactions, but also improves patience and understanding. By practicing the art of pause, you not only improve your relationships with others, you also promote calm and clarity in your own mind. As Marcus Aurelius pointed out, true strength lies in the calm and control of our own minds. Leave a comment. I am ready to let us know that you are ready to take on the break. Lesson number 10. Cultivate compassion on the journey of life. Compassion is not only a light that guides our path, but also the key that opens the doors to understanding and a deep connection with others. When we learn to expand our hearts to the world around us, we not only bring light into the lives of others, but we also light a warm fire in our own souls. Cultivating compassion is not just a lesson in empathy and compassion. It is also a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. We learn to share joys and sorrows, to create harmony between the souls of this planet. This is not just the philosophy of Stoicism, but also the essence of life that Marcus Aurelius aspired to. Compassion is not merely a virtue, it is a way of living. To cultivate compassion, we can follow these 3 methods. First, practice self-awareness and empathy. This involves putting ourselves in others' shoes and understanding their difficulties from their perspective. By recognizing their challenges and offering support, we not only lighten their burden, but also create a supportive and empathetic environment. Second, perform acts of kindness. This can be as simple as listening to a friend going through a tough time, helping a neighbor or volunteer at a local charity organization. These actions not only benefit the recipients, but also enhance our own sense of satisfaction and connection with others. Lastly, embrace the idea that the world is a single community. This concept encouraged is us to extend compassion beyond our personal circle to strangers, and even those we may consider adversaries. Practicing forgiveness and understanding towards someone who has hurt us deeply is a profound application of compassion. For example, if someone behaves rudely towards us instead of reacting with anger or resentment, we can consider the reasons behind their actions and choose to respond with empathy or kindness. In summary, nurturing compassion involves understanding others' perspectives, engaging in acts of kindness, and expanding empathy beyond our personal circle. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we not only follow Stoic principles, but also contribute to a more compassionate and connected world. In the journey of searching for meaning and inner strength, we have together explored 10 valuable lessons from Marcus Aurelius. These lessons help us not only stand firm, but also make strong strides in the days of challenges. But remember, our philosophy is not only for listening and contemplating, but also for applying in our daily lives. So ask yourself, how will you start changing today? How can you apply these lessons to overcome your own challenges? Don't hesitate to share with us your stories of change and inner strength. Let Marcus Aurelius, his advice be not only a source of inspiration, but also a motivating flame that drives you forward every day. Before we conclude today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video to spread the power of Stoic philosophy together. Leave a comment. I will continue, or I will never give up. To show your determination with these lessons, remember every step, no matter how small, is a part of the great journey towards peace and resilience. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.